Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to go here at Red River Co-op Speedway for our next event, which is the feature action. We've got a total of 7 cars in this street stock series. It should be a good one.
Fortunately, it looks like we're only starting 5. That's too bad, but I guess the mechanical attrition is something to account for.
And I'm going to pass it over here to my young colleague. I'm going to let him call the lineup in the first little bit of the show. He was doing good tonight.
All right.
See how he does.
Yeah, starting on the pole from Winkler is Peter Letkeman, and to his outside is the young Cody Wall in the 88. 55 of Andy Martins starting in third. Starting beside Jesse Peterson, a second-generation racer in the 80. Sean Tunis is starting on the inside on row 3, and that will be it. The 08 of Barry Hicks and 70 of Jesse Tunis look like they are late scratches as they catch the green. The 88 and the 14 racing side by side in 1. Oh. And they're throwing this one yellow. It appears they're having some scoring and timing issues. Fortunately, nobody got the bad end of the stick on that start. And it looks like we're starting to get it lined up now.
So if the career in mechanical engineering doesn't work out, broadcasting, your second career?
Perhaps. Perhaps.
Or better yet, modified driving professionally.
Yes, that's definitely a strong second at this point. I think maybe a little bit better than my announcing skills. There's a lot of dead space to fill up here, but I'm enjoying it.
It's a fun and different experience, of course, in the dirt track racing circuit here in Manitoba. Of course, has always been fairly strong for the last 40 years. As every class goes, they have their ups and downs. This class, of course, not having a great night here tonight with only 7 cars, 5 in the feature. So hopefully it's fairly clean with only 5 cars. You don't want to see too many wrecks.
I would hope so.
There should be some space out there.
Yeah. No, the guys are, they'll be shooting for a good top 5 finish tonight. See what they can pull together.
Is that bragging rights? I had a top 5 finish
That's
this
right.
week in
Had a
Winnipeg.
top 5. Finished 4th. Yeah, there's 5 cars. But no, there's definitely some very good ones in there. You know, there's any of those guys could win it. They're all very good, so it should be some good racing. So fortunately, yeah, they're giving us a good race to watch. Hopefully,
So another lap around the track. 15 laps on the Pepsi board here tonight. It's going to be a dandy of a race. 5 cars in this feature.
I would call it a gym dandy.
A gym dandy
That's
of a
right.
race.
Here's Tunis lying back on the start. He's going to get a run on him.
Does he go inside or outside?
Yeah, it looks like he's going to run outside in the first corner.
Sean Tunis, of course, last week squeaked out a win against the guy that's right in front of him right now.
Look at them looking like they're still lined up to go racing. Throw a blanket over that top 5. Look at them go. That's pack racing here in Winnipeg. Ooh, the 55 throws it in hard and slips back to 5th.
Oh, a little bit of bumper-to-bumper action as the 14 and the 80 car.
You know, for 5 cars, they're putting on quite the show so far.
Do you think they had a discussion before the race started? Say, look, we only got 5 cars. We got to make it look good. Let's keep it close.
You know, you'd almost think that, but I guarantee you every one of them wants to win right now. Here comes Jesse Peterson on the outside, moving into second comfortably.
Jesse Peterson robbed last week, and he had that race wrapped up as he was going around turns 3 and 4, and Sean Tunis gets beside
3
him.
wide out of 4. Look at them. Yeah, Sean Tunis winning it by, what was it, 0.005 of a second?
That's pretty close. Oh, some problems with the number 14 car. That's Peter Letkeman. He gets it going. Don't want to have a yellow flag out there. The 88 car still your leader, and they are 2 wide going into turn number 1. The 39 of Tunis, the 55 of Andy Martins.
Tunis is driving smart, just taking his time. He's got a very good car, so he's just got to get it to the front in one piece. I'm sure that's his goal. That's the thing about racing. It's the other two guys' goal that are in front of him to make sure that he stays there. So. Peterson pulls down, makes a move for the lead.
Take a look at this. Wow, they're close.
Oh, bit of a push mid-corner. Getting close, but they're keeping it together.
Peterson is now your leader. 9 laps to go on the Pepsi board. Look at Tunis. I think they're trying to make a repeat of last week. Tunis now is in second spot.
Cody Wall says not so fast.
Using the backstretch to his advantage.
Here they go. And Martins gets right back in that race.
Okay, I don't think you could have called this with 5 cars that you'd have a good race up front with the top 4.
No, I don't think you could either. This is turning out to be not a disappointment.
Peterson, your leader, followed by the 88 of Cody Wall. He's in second spot. Third, well, it's kind of a going back and forth. The 55 now, Andy Martin is currently in third, followed by the 39 of Sean Tunis. Tunis won several times this year.
You gotta love that one-handed driving style from Andy Martins in that 55. He keeps one hand up on the deck and just feels that car nice and smooth with the left hand. It's something to see. And here he goes, making a move for second on the bottom, but Wall holds him off for now. Peterson benefiting from this 2-wide racing here, back for second place.
And Peterson getting himself a nice little lead out there.
Definitely.
6 laps to go as of right now. Make it 5 as our leader. Crosses the line. He's got 5 laps to go. Jesse Peterson robbed last week. And they are still too wide. The 88 and the 55.
Wall has that high line figured out through 1 and 2. And he's definitely keeping it an interesting race. You can see the choice of line. The lower entry into turn 1 is providing a lot of grip for the 55 car, but I think the grip comes in pretty good up high, allowing that 88 car to keep his momentum up.
Peterson has 3 laps to go. The battle is for second as the 55 and the 88 are still fighting for it. Tunis in 4th. Looks like he's got a long way to go if he wants to catch the leader.
Yeah, he was looking really strong early on, and then really stopped moving forward. Peterson setting sail with this one. So.
Got a for sale sign on that car. I don't know if that's a...
Oh, and Wall loses it in 1 and 2. That's unfortunate.
And he gets her going again.
He gets it going, and it's... Oh, no.
Maybe not. There's going to be a yellow probably.
He is stalled.
Yep. Well, there we go. We've got a yellow flag. That's going to change things around a little bit.
I think so. You think he's going to be able to go from the back to the front?
Well, this is interesting because now Sean Tunis and the 55 car, the 88, all have an opportunity to catch up to that 80 car.
Yes. Well, this should set up for a good green-white checkered. Hopefully doesn't end up poorly for the guy who had worked so hard to pull out a nice lead. That's one of the really frustrating things of the circle track racing with the cautions like that, is that you can work really hard to build up a great lead,
and it's all for naught.
Yeah, it can all get taken away by someone else. It's unfortunate, but if your car was fast enough to build up that lead, hopefully it'll be fast enough to stay up there.
We're going to take a look at that one again and see how this one turned out. 88 and the 55 going into turn number 1.
He just ran it in hot again in that slick spot where we saw the late model spin out earlier in the heat race.
And you can see right there the back wheel just going and the front wheel just not getting any grip to turn her around. Oh boy, that's a rough one for him.
Yeah, that's just hard racing. He was pushing it.
So now he finds himself at the back of the pack. Still going to get a top 5 finish though.
Yeah, I think he'll be able to pull that one out. No, not too deep in the field, so we'll see what happens here on the restart.
Single file for for this one. The 80, followed by the 55. The 39 now is in third spot. And that 14 of Peter Letkeman now, he's in fourth, followed by the 88 of Cody Wall.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. Side by side, single file by the cone. Don't hit it.
There's the green. Next flag we're going to see is a white. One lap from now.
Tunis makes a move to the bottom and
Oh,
gets
boy.
into the 55. Oh boy. They all ran out of real estate all at the same time.
Well, I'm going to guess that that may be yellow flag number 2 in a row.
I think so.
And yes, it is.
Once again, not what Peterson wanted to see. Well, it looks like Tunis is going to the back.
Sean Tunis had the opportunity. He was going for it, but didn't pay off for him. Sean Tunis, he's going to be at the back of the lineup.
It's tough. It's unfortunate for Tunis because, well, I mean, it's unfortunate for both of them, but I guess they made the right call. But that really was a racing incident. You know, the 55 left the door open coming into one. Sean put his nose in there, and the 51 kind of came down on him a little bit. So that's just hard racing. That's what happens.
So the 39 with the caution. Take a look how this one all ended up as we go through the replay here.
Yeah, if you had to give it to, well, it's on Tunis. It's just a racing incident, though. It wasn't an intentional spin out, that's for sure.
Maybe a little high in his lane.
Yeah, no, the 55 just was running a bit of a different line where he entered in the middle and dove down low. Sometimes you can use the downward slope of the racetrack to get you a little bit of momentum, but it doesn't work when there's a car in the way. But everyone's able to continue, so it's not that bad. And we'll see if Andy Martins can try something out here to try and get that win. See what he can throw at Jesse Peterson.
Wow, if you're Peter Letkeman, you like how this turned out.
Yeah,
You were
this is
fifth.
working all right.
You were fifth a little while ago, and now you're up to third.
He's on the podium. He'll have his hands full keeping those two boys behind him, but he should be able to have a good fight for it.
Como's looking them over. He's giving them the green flag. We are going. It's the 80, 55, 14, then the 88 and the 39. Going into turn one. Looks like everybody there is holding their ground. And the 55 is trying to keep up with that 80 car. But Peterson has managed to squeak by. They are too wide for third spot.
Wall moves back into third, trying to make his way back from his earlier spin. But it looks like the AMC Javelin of Peterson is going to set sail here with the lead.
Peterson half a lap to go. Last week had it ripped out from underneath him. This week, can he get the win? Jesse Peterson with the victory here at Red River Coop Speedway. The 55 car comes in second, followed by the 88 car of Cody Wall. And in fourth spot, looks like they're going to give it to Letkeman.
Yeah, Tunis not ending up with the day that he wanted, I'm sure, but
Well, it could be worse, right?
absolutely. He could have been one of the cars who was a scratch, so his car's still in one piece, and he can go at it again this weekend. It's great to see that that really neat AMC Javelin out there. I love that thing. Such a cool body on it. Jesse's a great guy.
Jesse Peterson with the checkered flag, the most cherished lap in motorsports to go around holding that checkered flag. Going to come up front for a bit of an interview here with Darren Palin. We're going to throw it down to him in just a few seconds. But Jesse Peterson, you are right. That is a cool looking car that he's driving tonight. Peterson getting out of the car, getting ready to go for his post-race interview with Darren Palin. Let's throw it down to Darren Palin for the post-race interview.
Jesse Peterson, your winner. That car for sale. That is a Javelin. A nice job tonight. in the street stock division. There he is in victory lane. How about it for him? Jesse Peterson in the 80 car. Mona Stott is going to present the trophy here from Imagine Mental Health on behalf of your Prairie Dodge retailers and Tanya Swanson. Come on up here, Jesse. Let's have a little conversation about a great race. 5 cars took to the track for this street stock affair, but what a great race it was, man. Doesn't matter if there's 5 or 15, you guys run very competitive.
As long as that 39 cars out there, we only really need 2 cars. And but I see Andy was pushing on my door there a little bit too. As lots of cars, I guess, had a chance at it.
All right, how about it for your winner in the street stocks, Jesse Peterson?
All right, thank you, Darren. As we get ready now, we are moving our attention over to the Super Trucks.